I'm not sure.
That's
if you
okay.
can hear me. Let me
No,
give you a
we
quick
can.
text to make sure.
Yeah, Tradisha, we can hear you, and I know it's quite loud out there. So whenever you're ready, I know you're talking. Yeah, go ahead. I know you have some folks ready and willing to speak.
I want to make sure you guys can hear me before I start.
Yeah, we got
Okay,
you.
we are on. Perfect. Okay, right now, so we are in the middle of the march. The march started just moments ago. I have two beautiful ladies that I'm walking aside right now. I just have a few questions. So my first question is, why is it so important for you specifically to be joining this march today?
I am an immigrant,
Okay.
and I've been living in this country from Ireland since '86. And the sight of children in courtrooms without representation and people being taken away from their families. I saw this one woman like vomiting because she knew she was being torn from her children. It's unacceptable. There's just no way am I living in a country like that. I can't stay home.
You can tell a lot of people here in agreement. They have signs, they're chanting. It's very, very loud. We also have another young lady on this side, man. If you turn around, I'm going to get her perspective really quick. Why is it so important for you to be here? A lot of people have been pushing for change. What are some things that you want to see change?
Well, I mean, I am her daughter, so I'm a daughter of an immigrant, and that's a big reason. But also, I'm a student, and seeing a lot of things that are happening, I just think there's no question everything that's happening is just absolutely ridiculous. I think a big thing that is important to me is the immigration laws, gun laws, women's rights, LGBTQ community, literally all of it. I just think there's no reason to discriminate against anyone.
Yeah. And one of the last things I want to mention is, as we continue to walk down this street, there is a lot of people here, crowds way ahead, right? Talk to me a little bit about the unity. Were you guys expecting this many people to be out here today standing by you?
I'm not sure I expected this many, but it's in the air right now where it feels like something has broken loose and we're ready to just kind of get out and make our voices heard. And I've been to the Women's March here back in 17 and it was pretty awesome. So, and I trust Charlotte. Charlotte's a great place. I knew it would be good. I knew it would not let us down.
Thank you so much. For now, I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. It's super loud out here, but I'm going to toss it back to you, Jane.
All right, Tradisha, thank you. We heard most of that, but appreciate the firsthand look at what is happening there right in the middle of the march. You can tell how hot it is. Folks having a lot, fan themselves, and it's pretty crowded. We're going to just stay on this for as long as we have the picture up. Ben, I know, is the photog with Tradisha. So Ben or Tradisha, if you guys can hear me, just keep that shot up. We'll stay with you for as long as we can. So if your signal drops, we'll move on. But give you a sense of what it looks like there in the middle of the march happening right now in Uptown. As they started at First Ward Park, there were several speakers, and now it looks like they're approaching the new Novant what's going to be the training center for the Hornets, right? And then they're going to make a big circle, a loop around for about 1.25 miles or so in this heat and in humidity, and then back to First Ward Park. Things got underway around 11 o'clock this morning. A lot of passionate people. If you joined us here on WCNC Plus and on Live Impact News, people taking the stage had some words to say, and they will end back there. They're going to make just this big circle and then back to the park. So I anticipate that we might have some closing speeches. Certainly, we'll dip into that as we see fit. But just getting a look here at some of the signs and on the ground, literally, boots on the ground. They're in the middle of the march with the thousands of protesters. We don't have an exact number yet of the turnout, but from some of our earlier drone shots, we could see that it really had quite the turnout there at First Ward Park. And then filling up the streets here around Spectrum Center, along 7th, and back around. It's just one of the over 1,800 plus events taking place across the nation on today's Flag Day. Everybody's saying we have no kings, we don't have any emperors, and that's why we're doing this, to make our voices heard. You can see some of the signs, how some of these people feel. top right-hand side of your screen, we've also been following this peaceful protest so far, a No Kings event in Statesville in Iredell County. And our Bria Smith has been talking to a lot of folks there. All right, it looks like they are chanting. Is that Uptown, Jeb? Okay, that's the sound we're listening to. And ambient noise, just giving you a little sense of the energy there. Some of the young folks, like I said earlier, people were encouraged to bring their families, and so we do see some of the young boys there. There were some drummers as well. And then again, across the nation, we had some live pictures between Raleigh. Right now, we're looking at South Florida, some of the turnouts there. Philly, as well as Boston, had their own. And we also know, we've been covering also throughout the morning, is the situation out of Minnesota because of two lawmakers that were shot in what authorities are saying was attempted assassination. And Representative Melissa Hortman, indeed, along with her husband, were killed.